let's say we are writing better email. The ROI is that I write now in 2 minutes what I would have taken 20 minutes to have a well thought out email. But the value is not the saving from 20 to 2. It's the clarity of the communication, which means that if I send you that email, I'm not doing back and forth 3 or 4 times, which then would save you, who's a much more expert, less of your time because you have very crisp articulation of what you need and stuff. But you're hitting on a very, we've always tended to saying my productivity, I save 15 minutes, I get $100 an hour. So this is kind of what's the productivity of that individual. But there are some intended consequences of better quality. And I like your QC ROIs because what is the cost to quality? When you ask people, they'll say, hey, there's a cost to quality, but that's just time. Either you're working 50-hour weeks or 70-hour weeks, depending on cost of quality, or you're putting systems. But cost to quality means that you're getting less kappas and less stuff. So I think you're bringing up an interesting point that we should be thinking of ROI intrinsically versus personal productivity. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think I'm really glad you picked up on this, because for me, it opens up a really broad and important question. There are far more opportunities to invest in AI than a company like mine has the capacity to kind of get its arms around. We're not a tech company. We don't have legions of software developers. So what do we do about that? We make choices. Well, on what basis do we make those choices? Well, part of the equation is the benefit of that investment once made. And that raises a really interesting question, which is, well, how do we measure benefit? What benefits are we talking about? Well, speed up. Our customers care about that for sure. We're a CRO. We deliver studies. The most valuable thing we can give our customers is time back for sure.
Yep.
Arguably, by the way, the most valuable thing for patients is that we move more rapidly as well. So speed is absolutely should be part of the reckoning when we're making choices about which AI solutions to go after. But there are others, quality and first-time quality in particular, the ability to get to a high level of first-time quality, reducing or removing rework. That in itself is clearly valuable. It's driving the effectiveness and the efficiency of our staff, from just an internal resourcing capacity standpoint. That's got to be valuable. So speed, ability to get to first-time quality quickly, and then, of course, the one that many people would quickly light on, which is, what does it mean we get them more cheaply or possible to avoid? And I think therefore, when we're making choices, we've got to be able to translate between those benefits types, which are not intrinsically the same. Sometimes they converge, i.e. you get both or neither, but sometimes you don't.